talking about goals. We love goals, obviously, and I counted, right? I counted how many penalties. This could be wrong, but
Yeah.
in the league and in the cup, I counted 21 penalties.
Yeah.
With only one miss. I've actually seen you miss two, but this one miss was against Bows and Pitsea. I saw that one as well, but the other miss was Lancing pre-season. And I saw that one as well, but that doesn't matter because it's pre-season. But this Bows and Pitsea one, obviously, yeah. But 20 out of 21, I mean, that's like Kane, Ivan Toney level. That's
Yeah.
incredible. And um, I wanted to know, like, what I mean, this is probably you could probably give quite a simple answer to this, but I wanted to know, like, what is the key to scoring that many? Because I think a lot of people say, oh, you just place it and then you just hit it hard or whatever. But to get that many right so many times, there has to be something else. Like, do you spend several hours stretching into the early morning watching opposition keepers face penalties? Like, do you do your homework? What does JT do?
No, I don't. I don't watch any opposition keepers. I purposely don't because I don't want to give too much away about my technique and how I take them, just in case any keepers
Oh
watch
wow.
or. But
Okay.
but yeah, no, I will. I will. It's fine. I
Yeah.
still do anyway. But it's so my technique is to wait for the keeper to make his move first. The my 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 run up and the way I approach the ball, it isn't just random. There's method to it, and
Okay.
I'm trying to make the keeper make his move first. So if you watch the 20 out of the 21 I scored, yeah, the keeper went the wrong way in 19 of them. I
Hmm.
think only once at Worthing away when we lost 5-4 and I scored two penalties that game. The second penalty, the keeper went the right way and I still scored it, luckily. But
Ooh,
it
wow.
the keeper always goes the wrong way because I'm waiting for them
Hmm.
to make the
God.
move. And
Yeah.
it takes balls to do it that way
Yeah.
because
I was gonna say.
but yeah, it's I think myself, um I will miss 1 in 20 doing it that way. If a striker, the old school way of taking it is get your head down, pick your spot, and smash it.
Hmm.
If you take it that way, if I took them that way, I think I would. I think I'd miss 5 in 20 doing it that way. So
Hmm.
I might miss one. That penalty misses happen, but I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
the way the way I take them, I'm much more confident taking it like that than picking a spot. I even when I get a chance in the game, I try to wait for the keeper to make their move before I finish. So
Hmm.
that's why I score so many dinks. I've scored a lot of dinks for Lewes. I haven't counted them, but I'm
Yeah.
waiting to
Yeah.
make the move first. So yeah, I mean, I don't watch keepers. I don't watch keepers. I don't practice penalties either
Oh,
because
wow.
because if I practice penalties at training, we've got our goalkeeper coach, his son Roman Hall,
Yeah.
who's on
Right.
too. He knows what I'm going to do, and he knows the way I take penalties. I've tried practicing against him, and he saved them. So I'm not practicing against you
Yeah.
anymore because and even in the warm ups before games, he knows that he's a young keeper, but he's very clever, and yeah, I don't like playing against Roman Hall, put it that way. But
Wow. So
yeah,
maybe all the keepers in the Isthmian need to be going to Roman Hall for advice.
oh, I think that's maybe that Lancing one that you mentioned.
Hmm.
We were playing against Aliu, who was in with us for pre-season, and we had him in for about 4 or 5 months, and I used to give him a lift from the station, and
Okay.
he used to say to me, I'm gonna save all your shots in training today," and it stuck with me how he was. He great attitude, that kid. But
Hmm.
I practiced penalties against him a lot, so that one in pre-season, I didn't stick with my technique because I thought he's going to know what I'm going to try and do here. So I just tried to smash it down the middle, and I've completely messed it up. So, but that's one thing I'd say about them two misses that you mentioned is, luckily we won the Bowers and Pitsy game
Hmm.
anyway. But when you miss a penalty, it makes you remember, right, just get back to basics, what you're going to do, and how get back to your how you've been taking them and what's been successful. And yeah, I was nervous taking the one after that, Bowers, because you never want to miss two, but
Yeah.
just compose myself, and yeah, it's all about composure when you're taking them that way. So
Mm.
yeah, I'm really happy with that record though, mate, for sure.
Yeah.
It's been
Especially like when we look back onto as I mentioned before, that Kingstonian game, like the pressure that comes with those specific moments where you're the person that steps up and you know that, you know, the outcome of the season kind of depends on it, and then you step up and just knock away. And it's the sort of moments that, for all the sort of diehard Lewes fans, that they remember those moments, because that's what gets you to the status that you're at, essentially. Because obviously if you miss it, then you miss it. It's not, you know, no one's gonna have a go, but when you score, you're the hero, essentially. And it's such a shame that it was an own goal like a minute later that kind of deflated the atmosphere, because I remember that was like, I've been to hundreds and hundreds of games, and that was the most the happiest and the saddest I felt within 5 minutes of like with each other. But
I had every emotion possible in that 5 minutes, trust me.
yeah, yeah,
Scoring the equaliser, to going 3-2 in front with a pen. I had a lot of people, family come down that day, and obviously the crowd was massive behind the goal.
yeah,
So to score that penalty was good. Yeah, just compose myself again, back myself, and then it felt like a season ender, didn't it? When it went 3-3,
yeah.
it felt like
Gutting. It was
it felt
so gutting. But
it was, yeah, it
you
was
know,
horrible.
but you know, it's still been like really positive, despite the fact of missing out on it twice, I'd say. Like it's been a strange feeling. Like I've still been really positive about it, and I still think there's a lot more to come.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like, yeah, as I said again, like those sort of moments, like I have never never forgotten. And the same with all my mates as well. When we go to all these games, like we always talk about that game. We always talk about, yeah, just specific moments like that. So it's good to get your insight into it, for what it's like with, you know, over 1,000 people watching you in like such a big moment, and just to actually succeed in it. But yeah, really good. So now I went on to I probably should have done this on Twitter as well. So if anyone's watching on Twitter, I'm sorry, but I asked questions via Instagram for Joe, and I've picked the ones that I think work best. And the first one, I didn't actually write down who these are from, so I'm sorry. But the first one is, what's it like? So we had, what's it like to play with Ollie Tanner? What's it like to
Mhm.
play with Razz? The training pitch, obviously on the normal pitch as well. But yeah, what's
Yeah,
Razz like to play with?
unbelievable talent. Um, Tony's got a pet hate that he tells every player: when you get the ball, when you're out wide, don't do a stud roll. Don't roll your studs over the ball, because I hate that skill. It slows everything down. It just get round the man, get something productive. Raz is the only player that gets away with that stud roll with Tony, because not only does he sell the defenders, he sells all of us. The crowd all look the wrong way. That boy has got some serious moves. Like
Mm,
he's a serious talent. And one thing I'd say about him as well, he's a great lad. He's not, for all the goals he's scored and for how well he's playing. Yeah, he's completely down on the ground, and he's a really nice lad to talk to. Really nice lad to talk to. He's very driven. He's very hungry to progress in football, and why not? Like,
mm,
I think he's 24, 25, and he's at an age where, you know, he's really going for it, and you can see that in his play. He's hungry to score. Every time
yeah.
he gets the ball, he wants to score. And sometimes I get frustrated with him, because I know I can see when he gets the ball, even if I make a run, he's thinking, how can I shift this and shoot and score? Because he wants to win us the game every time he's got the ball. And I say to him sometimes, you haven't got to win the game every time you get the ball, But when he's doing what he's doing and slapping the ball top bins,
Yeah,
right foot
on a
outside the box
regular basis.
on a regular basis, mate.
Yeah,
I text him earlier actually about every season at the end of the season we put our highlight reels out like of our goals.
yeah.
And I said, can you not upload yours at the same time as me, please? Because yours are gonna absolutely blow mine away. His highlight reel is gonna be a joke this season. But
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
he's really good guy. And yeah, to play with him, it took us a little while to build a relationship together on and off the pitch.
Mm,
And I feel like now when the ball comes into me, if you watch his runs, he runs off the front of me and I can just lend it and just drop it to him and he takes it on. And yeah, I feel like I've got a good connection with him. I hope I get to play with him for as long as possible. But knowing Razz and
yeah,
how he's been playing, he's and how he wants to progress. If he goes on to the next club, fair play to him.
yeah,
But I hope I get to play with him more, mate.
yeah,
He's a phenomenal talent, and I think if he didn't get injured for a large chunk of the season this season, he probably would have took a couple of the awards home that I took.
yeah.
If he kept up them levels he had early in the
Mm,
season, unbelievable, mate, unbelievable.
yeah. I think back at the beginning of the season around September time, I got asked to come along for the fashion shoot, should we call it that? No, photo shoot. What am I on about? Photo shoot for the kit. And I couldn't do
Yeah,
it because I was on holiday in Greece. So I asked the boys and I asked them who would be up for doing it. And Toby offered to do it. Toby sponsors Razz as well. He's known as the Ooze because he makes all this jewelry and rings. And he met Razz and he said that he was really nice, really lovely to get to know. And I think yeah, we're gonna really that's the thing. If he ends up leaving to go to a bigger club, we're really gonna miss him. But like it'd be amazing at the same time to see like another player come from Lewes to end up going to up the divisions. You love to see it. And Raz, especially with that hat trick on the final day, like I think it was either the second, oh no, it was the third goal which just broke the net.
right foot.
Just bringing back his incredible strikes. I remember a few months prior to that, I message him sometimes, and I used to tell him because just give my own sort of coaching advice. I'd be like, you can keep going with the long shots and stuff. You've got the talent. You can definitely do it. You just got to keep at it. Really, like you could tell that. I think when did he hit the crossbar? Was it against? Is it Herne Bay? I'm not sure.
First 10 seconds against Herne Bay, wasn't it? I
Yeah,
think. Yeah.
that was it. Yeah. So yeah, incredible talent, and yeah, it's been such a joy to watch him play just with all of his unbelievable strikes. That even stretches back to last season as well. Like it's not just from this season's second half
Yeah.
last.
One thing I'd say about Raz, when he came in with us, I don't we didn't realise the talent when he first came in. Let's just say that. And he did
Mm,
well. He did well the first season he was with us. And then the second season, he went away and he got in the gym, he got himself in real shape. He's
mm,
shredded now. He's shredded now. And
yeah.
his leg muscles, I've never seen anything like it. He's got the biggest legs I've ever seen. He's so strong with a
Mm,
ball. And he's gone away and he's got himself in the shape he needs to be in to progress.